Hello everybody, welcome to Nova Bright Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Dune Imperium.
Okay, so this is Dune Imperium. In all the known universe, there's no more precious resource than the spice melange, found only on the harsh desert planet of Arrakis, also known as Dune. Control of the spice is a focal point of conflict among the great houses of the Imperium. In its pursuit, those vying for power seek alliances and support to secure their position. The governing councils of the Landsraad, the Choam Company and its insatiable hunger for profit, the far-sighted Bene Gesserit, the Spacing Guild with its monopoly on fold space travel, the Fremen, resilient warriors of the desert. Even the Emperor himself is not above the struggle for dominance. Conflict is inevitable and its outcome is uncertain. One thing is certain, however. Whoever controls the spice controls the universe. Alright, so we're doing a two-player game. My leader is Count Ilban Riches of House Riches. His abilities are Ruthless Negotiator. Whenever you pay a Solari for the cost of a board space, I get to draw a card from my deck. And his signet ring ability is Manufacturing, where he gets one Solari when he plays his signet ring card.
Nice. I'm playing Earl Mamnon Thorvald of House Thorvald, and his ability is Connections. And it says when you take a high council seat, which is one of the spaces on the board, I get to raise my influence one with one of these factions. And my signet ring is Spice Horde, which I get to gain one spice when I play the signet ring card.
And we have a dummy third player here, House Haggle. These cards would be determining what they do. They're also referred to as rivals.
Yep.
So we each have our starting deck, which has a reconnaissance card, which will send in, for an agent turn, you can send an agent to a blue circle space, the city spaces, or on a reveal turn it gives you one persuasion. Then we have two dagger cards. On an agent turn it lets you send an agent to one of the Landsraad spaces with the green, what's that, hexagon? And on Pentagon?
Pentagon, yeah. 5 sides.
And on your reveal turn, it will give you one sword, which has to do with the conflict.
Yeah.
We have two Dune the Desert Planet cards. On your agent turn, it lets you send an agent to one of the spice trade spaces, the ones with the yellow triangles. So they're these and these. Or on your reveal turn, you can use it for one persuasion. Convincing Argument. We have two Convincing Argument cards. They're only useful during the reveal turn. They give you 2 persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah.
A Signet Ring card, which lets you send an agent to any of the Landsraad, City, or Spice Trade spaces and use your Signet Ring ability. Or during a reveal turn, it gives you 1 persuasion. Then we have Seek Allies. This card gets trashed when you use it. It lets you send an agent to one of the 4 factions. And Diplomacy, which also lets you send an agent to one of the 4 factions. Or, on a reveal turn, it gives you 1 persuasion. So, then we have our Imperium row, I believe it's called.
Yeah, is that how we draw?
5 cards.
So we draw 5 cards, but there's always 2 cards available. One is the Arrakis Liaison, that costs 2 persuasion, and The spice must flow, which is 9 persuasion, so they're always available.
Gives you the spice must flow gives you a victory point and
a spice.
And a spice during reveal turns.
This one gives you 2 persuasion during reveal. And this is fold space.
You get it
when you send your agent to the fold space spot on the board, which is part of the spacing guild.
Yeah. That one lets you draw a card from your deck and send an agent anywhere. I believe it's also a trash. Yes.
Okay, so we put 5 cards in?
Yes.
Okay, so there's got Stilgar, Quasat Haderach.
Excuse any of our pronunciation.
Yeah. For mispronouncing things. Scout. Duncan, Idaho. There he is. Aquaman. Right.
Yeah, in the movie.
We started watching it last night. And the Arrakis Recruiter. Alright.
I read the book, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember much.
And I remember the old Dune movie that David Lynch did. I remember it being very long. And Sting was in it. The musician. Alright. I'm gonna shuffle my deck a little bit.
Oh, and our first
Conflict
card. Skirmish. First place gets a victory point. Second place gets an intrigue card and 2 Solari. Since it's only 2-player, there is no third place prize.
Yeah. This game's like a combination of worker placement and deck building. We'll send our agents out to the board and we buy cards to make our deck better.
Yeah.
And we try to gain points as we go along.
So, yeah, I'm playing with the blue. You got the yellow, and the rival is red.
We start with a water, right? We start with a water.
Yes.
And we have some armies here that eventually go on the board. When you go on a space, that gives you armies to put in your garrison. And then there's conflict, right? Conflict?
Yeah.
Spots where you can put armies into the middle to fight each other. So we draw 5 cards.
Yep.
Alright.
The basic hand is 5, but there's things on the board that let you draw more.
Yeah. So I got the first player token. So I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna start. Let's see. I'm going to. I'm going to play my signet ring card. I'm going to put my agent. Let's see. I'm going to put him up here. What's that?
Arrakeen?
Arrakeen. So I get a army, right?
Yeah, cube, soldier, troop. That's what it's
A
called.
troop. And he goes here, but it has the
combat symbol.
combat symbol. I can put him into the combat, right? Yep.
Actually, if you get it on that turn, you can put it straight into
Straight
combat.
in,
It doesn't
okay.
have to go in your
And I can
garrison.
draw a card. So I'm gonna draw a card. And you're up. Yes,
See who's
Stilgar.
up here. Not that we're getting those yet, but so.
And I get a spice because I played my signet ring. Yeah.
So the way this works is, after the first player goes, we draw a card from this House Haggle deck to say what the rival's gonna do.
This reshuffle.
Reshuffle.
Wow.
First
On the
card.
first draw,
You know, because this deck needs to be reshuffled right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna do much reshuffling because we haven't played anything.
Alright.
Selective breeding.
Alright, so it's right here.
And they don't get any of the rewards or anything on the board, they just get what's on the card. So their influence goes up 1 with the Bene
Okay.
Gesserit.
I guess it's mainly to block us from
Yeah,
going to this spot in case we
gives
want to
us
go there. Yeah.
less options. I'll play diplomacy and send my person. Well, actually, they are where I want to go, so I guess I won't send my. Oh, that costs spice anyway.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go to secrets then.
Alright.
So that ups my influence with the 1, and I get an intrigue card.
Yep.
If other people had more than 4 intrigue cards, they'd also have to give me 1, but that's a secret until I choose to reveal it.
Alright. And I'm up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Dune, the desert planet. I'm gonna send my guy to. So what's that? Secure contract?
Yes.
And get 3
Solera.
Solari.
Oh, and house echo goes.
Yeah, he does that. Yep.
Secrets, I'm already there.
Secrets again.
Alright, King, you're there. You just keep drawing till we find one where nobody is. Carthag.
There it is.
So they go there, they get a soldier and troops, and it's a combat space, so they go straight into combat.
Nice.
Do I want to be in this conflict? I actually don't know that there's a space where I can get into it at this point.
Oh, really? Oh, you need to get soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I could go there and put 2 in.
Oh, right here? Yeah, right there.
Actually, I can't. Not with my cards. Okay, so
Okay.
no, I can't even get in this conflict at this point.
Alright, we're gonna see if he wins or I win.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm playing my signet ring. I'll just go here and get a spice. There's no extras right now.
Nice.
And my signet ring ability gives me 1 Solari. There, look, now I got 1 of each.
There you go.
Okay, your turn.
Now I'm on reveal, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to reveal my cards. So I got Reconnaissance, Diplomacy, Dune the Desert Planet, and a Dagger. Which gives me 3, what's that called again?
Persuasion.
3 Persuasion. I keep wanting to call it Influence. Persuasion. So those 3 Persuasion allows me to buy something up here. Let's see. I like these 2 guys, the Scout and the Arrakis Recruiter.
Remember, you can also always take 1 and draw a new card.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'll take the Scout. Let's see what this is. Ooh, look at this. That's for 2 Spice Smugglers.
That's a good card.
Yeah. Spice Smugglers. It lets you go to a city place, and for 2 spice you can up your influence in the Spacing Guild and get 3
Oh,
money.
never mind. It's not the card I thought it was. It's still
And
not bad.
when you reveal it, gives you 1
Persuasion.
persuasion. I keep forgetting. Persuasion and 1 gun. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Spice smugglers too. Okay, and I also have a dagger, so
So, you get 2 per troop plus 1 for the dagger, so you're
alright, so
at
I'm
3.
at 3.
Alright. And they don't have, the rival doesn't have a reveal.
Alright.
Okay, so I have Dune the Desert Planet, Reconnaissance, and a dagger. And my entry card is a plot card. Charisma. Gain 2 persuasion during your reveal turn this round. So I
There you
have
go.
4.
It's Duncan, isn't it?
I actually kind of want the Chris knife.
Alright.
So I will take the Chris knife for 3. And anything,
For 1?
I don't know, does a 1 come up?
No.
The voice. Alright, so I guess that's that for me. I have nobody in the conflict.
Alright.
So, now we do combat. So you're at 3, we get to draw 1 to see what their bonus is.
2.
2, so,
He beats me by 1.
so therefore, so, they get the first place prize. But
I get to draw
really,
an
yeah,
intrigue.
intrigue and 2 Solari.
2 Solari.
And then the makers go, which is where we add spice to, bonus spice to these spots, anyone that doesn't have an agent on it. And then everybody recalls their agents.
Okay.
And the troops. First player switches. And at the start of the round we draw another conflict card.
Alright.
This one's called Desert Power. First place is a victory point and a water. Second place is a water and a spice.
Alright.
As we get up to higher levels, the rewards get better.
Okay, redraw our hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta shuffle these. Okay.
I will start with seek allies and send someone.
Oh yeah.
Says still suits, gives me a water. And this is a trash card, so it's out of the game. And then the rivals go. Fold space.
Alright, fold space.
And their influence goes up 1 in the spicy
influence.
guild. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do seek allies as well. And I'm gonna go to hardy warriors and pay a water. Cost 1 water. I'm gonna put 2 guys into the conflict.
Alright. I'm going to play Dune the Desert Planet. Spend my 2 water. Send my agent to the Great flat, which
There
gives
you
me
go. Spice.
3 spice plus this bonus spice.
Nice.
Alright, now I got 5. That's good.
Alright.
And House Haggle goes to Arrakis. And they get a soldier in conflict.
Alright. I'm gonna play, let's see, reconnaissance to send my guy to, what's that, Carthag?
Yeah.
Carthag. To put another cube in, and I draw an intrigue card. Cool.
I'm just like not even participating in these conflicts yet.
Nope. Alright, what are you revealing?
Alright, so 2 convincing arguments. That gives me 4 persuasion and dagger, which is,
Nothing for you.
yeah, the swords don't count for anything if you don't have troops in the conflict. So I got 4. I could get Duncan or the voice in an Arrakis retriever. What does the voice do? Oh. It looks you block the space.
That's cool.
I'll get Duncan.
Alright, go for Duncan.
Duncan's good.
Yeah. Okay, Worm Riders.
Well, that's an expensive one.
Yeah.
You gotta be in good with the Fremen for that.
Yeah.
If you have 2 influence with the Fremen, you get 4 swords. And if you have the Fremen's Alliance, which is the token, you'll get plus 2 more, so you'll get 6.
Nice. Alright, I go?
Yes.
Or does he go?
He doesn't go after reveal
Alright,
turns,
after
only
reveal.
after agent turns.
Okay. So I had the same thing as you.
Alright.
2 convincing arguments and a dagger. So I got 4 persuasion. What is this? I'm gonna take this because I like that actually. Ooh, for 2, Imperial Spy. Trash this card and draw an intrigue. Or it gives me 1 persuasion and the dagger, a knife. Imperial Spy. Yes, well, I'll get the Imperial Spy.
Alright.
And you got Gurney Halleck coming up.
Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, that's everybody.
Yep.
Okay, combat. You had no dagger. You had no,
I had 1 dagger,
you
sorry.
had 1 knife? Okay.
Yeah, I
so-
had 1 dagger. Yeah.
Or, well, sword. They're called
It's a
swords.
sword.
They look like guns to me.
Yeah.
So 3 of those at 6, 7.
Yep.
And House Haggle will have none.
Awesome.
So he just gets his 2.
So I get a victory point and a water.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, and now the makers go. And recall.
Yeah, I get the first fire marker, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And combat. Okay.
Conflict.
Next round, conflict. Secure Imperial Basin. So, this is Imperial Basin. The winner of this conflict gets control of that, And anytime someone puts their agent there, the person who has control will get 1 spice.
Yeah, so you have these little kind of
Flag
things that
banners.
would go there, banners.
Yeah.
So,
And so you get control of Imperial Basin and a victory point. Second place gets 2 water.
nice. Oopsie. I'm gonna play my signet ring again. And it gives me spice. And I'm gonna put my agent again on secure contract.
Alright.
Get 3.
Yep. Money. Solari.
He goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I guess I shouldn't make 2 firmer plans until I see what he's doing. Selective breeding again. Likes that one.
Yeah.
So their influence goes up.
Yeah, I can forget about that. Okay. I was here, actually. Forgot to put my influence up when I went there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna play Dune the Desert Planet and send my person to sell some Valange. So I'm going to sell all 5 spice, which will get me 12. So there. Now I'm rich.
Okay. I'm gonna play a dagger to get my sword master for 8. So I get my 3rd agent.
Mm-hmm.
It's all my money. And there he is. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I will.
Does he go after me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvest spice. So someone goes to the space with the most bonus spice
Alright. And that
and
disappears.
takes it all.
Awesome.
I want to do 2 different things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like I was thinking of getting into conflict, but I don't actually have the stuff to pay to get into it
Yeah.
in any meaningful way. So I will play a dagger, and then we'll go to the High Council
There you go.
and pay 5 Solari for that. So that gets me a seat on the High Council, which gives me 2 extra persuasion every single turn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that lets me use my leader ability, Ruthless Negotiator. Whenever you pay Solari for the cost of a board space, draw a card.
There you go.
See if that helps at all.
Alright. I have my 3rd guy now.
Yep.
So I get to go and play diplomacy. And I go here, hardy warriors to pay a water to put 2 guys in the conflict. Hardy warriors, it gives me 2 armies.
Does that up your influence?
Yes, so it gives me a victory point. And I can throw them straight in with that
Yeah.
conflict symbol.
Mm-hmm. Might just win by default.
Yeah.
Okay. House Haggle goes again. Harvest spice. They're just stealing all the spice this time. But I don't think that was their turn, so they're not in the conflict either.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Just me.
I wanted to, but I didn't have the right.
We got Duncan, diplomacy,
Reconnaissance
reconnaissance.
and convincing argument.
Nice.
So I don't have anybody in the conflict again. So Duncan only gives me a water.
That's pretty good.
But water's not bad. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persuasion.
Nice. You get that thing there if you want. Or that guy.
Oh yeah.
What's that called?
This is Worm Riders. It's a Fremen card.
Alright.
So it gives you stuff like spice and swords into conflict depending on how much influence you have with the Fremen.
And what's that?
Gunry Halleck. On an agent turn, he gives you 2 troops and lets you draw a card. On a reveal turn, he gives you 2 influence and you can change money into troops and deploy those troops.
Wow. That sounds pretty
Like
good.
just 2 troops. 3
Yeah.
Solera for 2 troops. Like I like both those cards.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can only afford 1. I seem to be collecting Fremen cards, so maybe.
Maybe they might help each other.
Yeah, the more you get, the more.
Okay, you draw a card. It's a scout.
Alright.
Scout's up.
Okay, so that was my turn done.
Okay. So I got 2. I got the Spice Smugglers and Dune the Desert Planet. It gives me 2 persuasion and I get a sword.
So 5 total.
Alright.
Not that anybody else is in there.
I got 2 to spend. Maybe I'll get one of these guys. An arrakis liaison. Alright.
Okay. Combat.
Yep.
You're the only one there. You get it.
So I get control of this.
I better start getting some victory points here.
Yeah.
And nobody takes second. Makers go and recall.
Okay.
Take your troops back. Alright, Siege of Arrakeen. So this one will get. So the reward is control of Arrakeen and a victory point. Second place gets 4 Solari. I get to go first, huh? Oh wait, I get 5 cards. Alright. I'm gonna play my signet ring.
Mm-hmm.
And go to, I will also get my sword master. That's 8. Alright, all my money. And House Haggle goes. Oh, my signet ring ability means I get 1 Solari. And, because I spent money for a space, I get to draw another card.
There you go.
That's my leader's ability, so I gotta shuffle this and draw another card. Here, I'll let them go while we're... Hall of Oratory. I hope you weren't planning to get that this turn.
No.
And they get a soldier in their barracks. Or garrison.
Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna play Dune the Desert Planet. I'm gonna go here. Is that Ark?
Alright, wait. You can't
Oh.
go there with that card.
Wrong one. Sorry. Scout. That has it. I'm gonna go here.
That gets you a troop and a...
I can put them right in.
Mm-hmm.
And a card. Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna play the Chris knife and go here. Mighty
Nice.
Warriors. That cost a water. And that gives me 2 troops, which I can put right in. Oh, reshuffle. Just so you never can start to expect what's coming.
Yeah.
That actually got me one sweater too, I forgot. Chris knife. Alright. Fold space.
Okay. Is that me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to seek allies and send my guy here to wealth to get 2 celerity. I'm gonna trash that card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You didn't up me when I
Sorry.
we gotta remember to do that.
Yeah.
So I could go there. Nope, I couldn't. I don't have that card. Okay. I can go to one of those spaces or one of those spaces. I do have enough to do that. Alright, let's do that. Kinda just hoping for a better card.
The Mantat.
Yeah, I'm going to the Mentat.
Mantat.
That gives me basically an extra agent.
You gotta draw a card.
Lets me draw a card, and because I paid for that space, I also get to draw another card.
Wow. Yours is good.
Yeah, it's like you got like the use once.
Yeah.
Alright, and they are going to Carthage, so they are in the conflict too.
Darn. I was gonna go there. Maybe I'll go here instead, since I have 2 influence here.
Oh, yeah.
2 influence in the Fremen, which I have.
Mm-hmm.
To put mine here, Put me a guy right in the conflict. And get water. Oh, water. Excuse me. Okay.
Can't do that. Yes, I could do that or that. Let's do in the desert planet. I'll just go here to secure the contract and get 3 Solari. Alright. Your turn. Your cycle has no more agents.
Her reveal, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, so I have convincing argument, arrakis liaison, and Dune the desert planet, which gives me 5 persuasion.
And no daggers.
No daggers. I'll get this guy. Stilgar.
So you get
It's a Fremen. Gives me a water when I play him. Or if I reveal him, gives me 2 persuasion and 3 daggers. Okay.
okay. So my reveal is reconnaissance, convincing argument, and worm riders. So since I have 2 influence with the Fremen, that gives me 4 swords.
Alright.
Plus these is 4, so I'm up to 8.
Wow.
If I had an alliance, it would give me 6.
Whoa.
And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need the card.
Spice smugglers.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get him.
Nice.
Gurney Halleck.
What's that?
Shifting alliance. So you can move down 1 influence with one of them and pay 2 spice to go up 2 influence with somebody else.
Oh wow.
That's
That's
interesting.
interesting.
Okay, so combat. Let's see what the House Haggle's doing. 1, and he's got 1, so they are 3 total. Any intrigue cards to reveal?
No.
Okay. So I win.
So you get
Arrakeen and a victory point, and you get 4 Solari.
not bad. That's gonna be useful actually.
Yeah. And then the makers go. And recall. That's mine. Mentat goes back.
Yeah.
Take your troops.
Troops, yep. And first
First
player warfare.
moves and
Oh yeah, new conflict.
new conflict. Wow, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen this card before. Sort through the chaos. First player gets the Mentat,
Whoa.
an intrigue, and 2 Solari. Second place gets an intrigue and 2 Solari. I've never seen
You get
the
the
Mentat
Mentat.
as a
You
prize.
get like I guess your next thing,
Yeah,
I
so
guess.
like you get to use it your next.
That's
That's
interesting.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4. I gotta shuffle my deck.
Alright, we are going to use my signet ring to get a spice with my spice horde signet ring ability. And I'm gonna go get my council seat
There you go.
for 5. And that's for my ability, my one-time usability.
Yeah, one of your things goes
I
up.
up one of my things, so I'll up this one to get a victory point. The Emperor.
Oh, I didn't up my.
Okay.
For the winning the conflict. Okay. Alright. Oh! Rally the troops.
There you go.
It's not a conflict space though, so they're just, stocking their garrison. Alright, who do I have? Let me just start.
When do you do the plot cards again?
Plot is any time when you're doing agent and reveal turns.
Okay.
Combat is during combat.
Guess I'll do it on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna do. Oh wait, that costs spice. I guess I need spice. Man, I got no water, no nothing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay. Alright, so we are going to Dune the Desert Planet, and we're going to go.
Get some spice.
Yeah.
I get a spice.
Yeah, you get a spice.
Yeah, because
I have no water. I would have gone to one of these, but.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 1 spice plus this bonus spice. Okay, I guess that's that turn.
Okay, can I do 2 of my intrigue cards? Or-
Yeah, I think you can play
I got
one.
2 plot intrigue cards.
Let me see if you can play 2 at once. You may play a plot intrigue card at any time during your agent. I guess you can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can
Yeah.
wait. I can wait. I can do one of them. I can do the other one next time. So I'm gonna do this one. Counselor's dispensation plot. If you have a seat on the High Council, I get 2 spice.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that this time. And we're going to, let's see.
I mean, even if you can only play one, it's like you could do one during one agent, you could do one during another agent.
Yeah,
So.
that's fine. I'm gonna do my next one when I do my next agent. Let's see. Let's I'm gonna play diplomacy, and I'm gonna go to selective breeding to trash a card to draw 2 cards.
Darn, that's where I wanted to go.
So I'm gonna trash Dune the Desert Planet, draw 2 cards. Okay.
Oh, they are definitely getting in this conflict.
Nice.
Highliner, so their influence goes up.
Oh, sorry.
Influence up here.
Mine was supposed to go up here. Okay, he goes up.
Yeah, they're gonna get the alliance, that's right. And 3 cubes in the conflict, and since that's a combat space, they take 2 from their garrison.
Okay.
Alright, so you ruined my plan.
Oh, sorry.
And honestly, they have so many people in the conflict, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do anything.
I don't think I can do anything. Jump in for 2nd place.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay, I'm going to, let's see. Diplomacy. I'll just go here to up my influence and get a water.
Alright. I'm
Another-
going to
Another entry card.
play this intrigue card. I pay. It's called The Sleeper Must Awaken. Pay 4 spice to increase my victory point 1 for a victory point. Okay.
Oh. So you're up to 5.
And then I'm gonna play a dagger. I'll send my guy over here, Hall of Oratory,
Yeah.
to put a guy in my garrison, and it gives me +1 persuasion. Okay. The House Haggle goes.
Oh, they already did that. Rally the troops. They really want to fight. Okay, they're harvesting spice, so they're gonna go here. And that's a conflict space, so they get to send 2 of their troops in.
Wow.
It's like, no contest.
Wow.
It's like, could stick wanted to grab second place, I suppose.
Yeah. You up?
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to do here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll play Duncan. And I'll send my guy to Carthage, which gives me, why not, I'll throw a guy in.
Nice, just second place.
And an intrigue card. That's interesting. And Duncan, I can take a water and get another troop in and a draw card.
Nice.
That wasn't really that helpful. Yeah, that's how it goes. You never know what you'll get.
Alright, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal. So I got a dagger, which doesn't do anything for me, because I got nobody in the conflict. I got Imperial Spy, gives me 1 persuasion, and a Spice Smugglers, it gives me another persuasion. And I have 2 for the castle seat, and I get 1 for the Hall Oratory. So that's
Alright.
5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Let's take the Spice Smugglers and
Seems to
Okay.
say you can play as many as you want. The intrigue cards, online community.
okay.
They say also there's no limit to the amount of intrigue cards you can have in your hand, but you're incentivized to use them because if you have too many, someone can steal them.
Take a scout, I guess, a scout. I'll take this, the voice.
The voice.
Alright, so that was 4. Leah Keynes, and then the one who came out before was Channy.
Yeah.
Is that,
It might be. It might.
Zendaya?
Yeah. It might be pronounced Shawnee. I'm not
Shawnee?
sure. This is why we gotta watch the movie so we know how to pronounce everything.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so I get to reveal now. 2 daggers and 1 cube, so look, I get to all the way to 4.
Nice.
And I have 2 influence plus 2 okay.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I'm 1 short of getting anyone interested.
Yeah.
What does this one do anyway? Look all over here. 2 persuasion for each Fremen card you have in play, including this one.
What do these guys do? Oh, you can retreat. What do these guys do again?
They give you 2 persuasion, and you can go to the green and purple.
And they're a Fremen,
Oh, Fremen, nice.
which could help with,
Yeah, like comboing cards,
yeah,
like with this one here. two persuasion for each Fremen card in play.
yeah. I'm debating, do I want more cards or do I want to just wait and get, so I don't have so much useless stuff in my hand, you
That's
know?
what I'm starting to see, like my deck's getting big. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of like stuff maybe I shouldn't have got.
I think I'm just not gonna get anyone this turn, because I don't
Alright.
wanna have, I need to go over to that space and,
Yeah.
wait in the level up.
Okay.
Okay, combat, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that puts them at 14. And 2, 3, 4, 18.
You almost maxed it out.
Yeah, actually, if you get all the way to 20, you can flip this over. 20, and keep going.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess no one gets the Mentat.
You get
I
an
get a second.
intrigue and 2 solarium.
Yeah, Solari.
Solari. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, makers and recall.
Recall.
Well, at least they needlessly put like 1 million of their troops out, so they have not a ton in their garrison anymore. Alright, did you hand me that first one? Oh, it's
Yeah.
right there. First player. I don't feel like I'm moving very fast here. Alright, raid stockpiles. First place gets an intrigue and 3 spice. Second place gets 2 spice.
Alright.
Sometimes you have plans and you can't do that because you just don't draw the right cards.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm up.
I mean,
You're up first.
Yeah, I
Okay.
go first.
Alright.
Some of these do let you draw more cards.
Yeah, like this one you trash a card. That one lets you draw a card. That looks like it's and this lets you draw 3. It costs 2 water.
Yeah, I don't have any water. Maybe I'll do that. We'll play Gurney Halleck.
Mm-hmm.
Go here, which gives me a troop. And why not? I'll stick him here just so I've got something in there. Because I control it, I get that.
Yeah, you get the money.
I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
And he gives me 2 troops. See, it's hard because I don't know what everybody else is doing. I'll put 1 in and 1 in my garrison. And he lets me draw another card. Okay. Your turn.
Alright.
No, wait.
He
Their
goes,
turn.
yeah, he goes.
Wealth.
Right there. I like that space.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Alright.
And their influence goes up. Now it's your turn.
Can I put arrakis recruiter, which gives me a army in the garrison, and I'm gonna put it here to Carthage.
Mm-hmm.
So I get another one.
Yeah, which you can put right in.
I can put another guy in
You
too.
can put 2 more in,
Yeah,
yeah.
put 2 in.
And you get an intrigue.
I get each tree. That's right. Okay. Oh, cool.
I guess the card I want is in my discard pile.
Maybe.
Okay, so I can't. Alright, I need that and. Okay, so I could go there. And I also could. Maybe I'll do that just because. Chris knife. Oh, here get some water because water's always useful.
Need the thing.
And I get the Fremen Alliance. Which gives me a victory point and a water. Here.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
There you get
Yeah.
a water. And this gives me 1 Slayer Eye. I have a lot of money and don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, was that a combat space?
Yes.
Alright. Selective breeding. That's where I wanted to go, so up under influence.
Okay.
At this point, they're gonna get a bunch of alliance cards. Oh, I forgot about these entry cards I drew.
I'm up, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna play the Signet Rig. I get a spice. And I'm gonna put my guy, I'm gonna pay a water to go here, Haga Basin. So I get
Nice.
these 2 and 2. That's it.
Alright. I actually need to do that, did I? Okay, so we can do one of those. And we'll do that just because, so I'll play my signet ring. Go and rally the troops. 4, so that gives me 4 in my garrison. And I get to use his thing because I paid for that space. Oh! And I'm going to use my favorite subject plot entry card to up this one. Shuffle my discard. It's like I want to go to that Ben Gesserit space to get, rid of some of my cards I don't need. But I'm never drawing what I need to get there.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hardy warriors. Oh, they're getting into conflict too. So 2 to combat space, and their influence goes up 1.
Yeah, put it up.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Your
I'm up.
turn.
Alright, I'll do reconnaissance. I'll go here again to Siege Tabor. So you get one of these. I'll throw it in the water. Combat, yeah, it's a combat space.
Alright, Jim.
Yeah.
I have so many guns. Swords.
Yeah.
So, because I now have the Fremen Alliance, I get the 4 plus 2, so 6,
Alright.
7, 8.
Nice.
So, and then 8 more, so 16. And I get a water. It's Duncan. Duncan's nice again. Water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persuasion. Nice. So I'm gonna take her.
Alright.
Liet Kynes, Emperor Fremen.
Nice.
Oh, and as a one-time reward when you get her, I get to up my influence here.
Alright. And new one is a guild administrator. Yeah, that lets you trash a card when you play them.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I go.
Yes.
So I got convincing argument and diplomacy. So I have 5 persuasion. Like that trashy card.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2. 2. What's this one? At the table.
Imperial Spy. Treasure for influence. I mean, an intrigue.
Trash that card and get an intrigue.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'll take that too. What is it?
Reverend Mother Mohaim. If you have another Ben Gesserit card in play, each opponent discards 2 cards.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
And you got no swords. Okay. Combat. 6 and let's see, their bonus is 4.
Huh.
So unless you got any combat intrigue cards,
No.
I win. I get this. And 3. That could be good. Okay, makers. Alright, recall. I always forgetting your troops.
Oh.
Ooh, we're on to level 3 conflicts. Battle for Carthage. This one.
Alright.
2 victory points.
That's pretty good.
And second place gets an intrigue and 3 spice.
Alright.
The rewards get pretty good when you get up high there.
Yeah. Move the. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna play the Imperial Spy. I'm gonna send my guy to conspire for 4 spice. I'm gonna get 2 troops in the garrison, 5 money,
Yeah.
and an intrigue card.
Hagel's going to arrakis. A bit of money. And we're going to put 1 troop in.
Oh, I trashed that card.
What do you get for trashing it?
I get a card, I get an intrigue, I was gonna trash it, I get an intrigue. Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna do diplomacy and go here. That costs 2 spice. So I get to trash a card and draw 2 more from my deck. Trash a dagger. Shuffle this and draw 2 cards. So, your turn.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll play a dagger. I'll take 2 money. And I get the Mantat.
Okay.
2 money. I get the Mantat and draw a card.
Harvesting spice. And that is total spices. Or total if it's tucked. Okay, so they're going here. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna play one of my intrigue cards. Poison Snooper. Look at the top card of your deck, draw it, or trash it. It's Chris. Alright, I'm not trashing it. Alright, what do I want to do this turn? troops. Cost of water. So, two, I can deploy two. Oh, and I get a Solera. Okay, your turn.
So I'm gonna play Scout. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to Siege Tabor. I'm gonna get a troop. And I can put two in, right? I can put one in and then two in, right?
Yeah, two from your garrison
Yeah, two
and
from the
then.
garrison. And I get a water. Alright.
Oh, it's your turn. Carthage. Alright. And they get a troop. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Play this intrigue. Double cross. I pay one, and you lose a troop,
Oh no,
and I get to put one in for my supply.
that's no good.
Yep. What am I doing? So I can go there, there. Alright. I'll play Gurney Halleck. And I'm going to go to a research station. That puts me should I put anybody? Okay, so he lets me draw a card and get two troops, and that's a conflict space, so I can put them in. Maybe I'll put one in and put one in my garrison. And then this space has me draw 3 cards.
That's where I was gonna go.
I have too many cards now. Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna play the voice and send this guy here and get this spice.
And you control it, so you get extra spice.
Yeah. And I don't have to choose, I don't think you have any more people. Choose a space on the board, you can't send
Oh, yeah, nobody's got agents anymore.
Yeah. And let's see. Let's do refocus. Shuffle your discard pile into your deck, then draw a card. Plot card. So I can get another card for
Alright. And then I'm on to
Persuasion.
reveal I have like my whole stinking hand in my hand.
your deck.
My whole deck in my hand.
You can get a spice must flow.
Convincing argument. Dune the desert planet. Nope, 2 Dune the desert planets. A dagger. Then I got Liet Kynes, reconnaissance, and a signet ring. Okay.
So you can buy anything you want.
Much. Alright, let's just count this while we're at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 plus a knife. I have a sword. So 13. Now I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 for each Fremen card you have in play. I have 1 and this one. So that's 4. How much did I say I had? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I might as well get this.
Yeah.
Well, what's this do?
I don't know.
lets you send someone from anywhere to any board space. So I guess even if you already sent them out, you can send them again.
Oh,
Even if that board space is occupied.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you draw a card. I think I lost my scroll card actually.
Yeah, you get a
So that's
victory
9.
point.
So I have 5 more.
Yep. You get per Fremen.
Yeah. What should you do? Retreat any number of your troops and you get 2 in.
I guess if you know you're gonna lose, you can like
Yeah,
No.
so put them back in
put
your
it back
garrison.
in your garrison.
Why not? And she gives me a water when I get her first time. Okay.
Okay, it's another voice card.
That really was like more than half my deck there.
Oh, I'm up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got maybe I'll do the daggers first. So what do I got, 2?
Yeah. If you have combat cards, you don't play them yet.
Oh, no?
Right now we're just, so we do count, so you got 3 there,
Yeah,
2 here, so there's, wait, 4, so you're at 7.
yeah.
You're not, this is 7. You play those after you see what they get.
Oh,
You play them during the combat phase. Right now we're still in player turns.
alright. So I have 2 and 2. 4. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna get anything. We got enough
Alright.
stuff.
Okay, so now we go to combat. They have 4 and their bonus is 2. Okay, now is when you play injury cards for combat if you
No,
have any.
no.
Okay. So I win, and I win control of Carthage.
And I get what? Intrigue and 3 spice?
Yes.
Cool. Alright.
Oh, wait, makers. Okay, now we recall our troops. Okay. If I get 2 more points, I can win. Or
Makers.
I did them.
Oh, you did? Alright.
Yeah, this was the only one that didn't have somebody on it. Alright, battle for Arrakis. Oh, this one. So first place gets control of Arrakis and 2 victory points. Second place gets to choose 2 from intrigue, 2 spice, or 3 celerity. Now I think I get something because I already have control of there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I really feel like I read that somewhere, but the question is where.
Well.
first player this time, right?
Yeah.
It probably tells me what it means when you have control of the place, but I can't find that in here.
Alright, well,
Look
that's
it up
fine.
later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Alright. I gotta shuffle. Since I had like all my cards. Oh, all those go back to 0. Combat things. Remember, I feel like I read somewhere that it gives you like a +1 in here, but I
Alright.
could be wrong. Four, five. That doesn't give me a lot of options, does it? Can't do that. Maybe I'll do this and hope I get a better card. I'll play Gurney Halleck. And we will go to Iraqi. So he gives me 2 troops, and that gives me 1 troop. That's a combat space, so I can put them out. And we will. And I get to draw a card from that space, and I get to draw a card from him. Alright, so it was House Haggle's turn. So I found the rule I was looking for, it's page 10, control bonuses. When a conflict card is revealed for a space that you already control, you receive a defensive bonus. You may deploy 1 troop from your supply to the conflict.
Nice.
I thought I remembered something. It's on page 10 of the rule book. Alright. And it was House Haggle's turn. Still suits. That's me again. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. Alright, your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Let's see. That's what I was gonna ask. Like trying to remember what I was gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna play an arrakis lineman Lyson. I'll put a guy here. Put a guy. Man, it's a lot. I don't think I could beat that. Put a guy in there. Why not? And a water.
Yeah, I'll win if I win this conflict, actually.
And I get a water, right?
Yes, and a troop.
Yeah, put the troop in.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm doing, yeah, I honestly don't think you can win this.
Yeah.
No. I guess I will.
Something going on.
Yep. Intrigue. Oh, and I own that spot, so I get. So there's. Let's see. Oh, okay. Secrets.
Secrets.
Okay, so they go. They get the alliance.
Oh. Goes to the.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna play Stilgar. Go here. Draw 3 cards.
Lots of cards, right?
Yeah. 3 cards.
Dune, the desert planet. Get some spice, why not? 2 and bonus. And then they go. Fold space. And they get that alliance too.
Oh man.
I mean, normally I'm going all up on those, but I've just been kind of ignoring them this time.
Let's do. Oh, I'm right.
Yep.
Guild Administrator. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna scrap a trash a card.
Ooh,
Reconnaissance.
look at all those troops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spice. 5 troops in the garrison. And I put 2 in.
No, that's a combat space. You can put all of them in if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we both have 6.
Awesome.
But I've put out all my people already.
Yeah. And I get 2 waters. Okay.
That's a good space.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this goes up.
Now it might come down to intrigue cards, because
Yeah.
I see we both have them.
Yeah.
That's everybody. But, oh, and swords.
Swords.
And I happen to have lots of swords.
Oh man.
Reveal.
I don't. But we'll see.
Because I have the Fremen Alliance
Yeah.
with Worm Riders. That's 6,
Alright.
7, 8.
Like
So
Duncan, Idaho.
yeah, Duncan, Idaho, and the Worm Riders. That's 8. Plus I got 6 here, so that's 12. So I'm up to 20.
Oh man.
And then and I get a water from Duncan. And I get 6 persuasion. So I got all this persuasion, but I don't really want anything that's up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm done.
Alright, I'm up.
Yep.
So I got convincing argument, arrakis recruiter, signet ring, and diplomacy. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. This is first new. I don't think I have any Ben Gesserit in my deck.
Well, that's my thing too. I don't. Yeah, so you have to have another one in play.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything either.
Like, I concentrated on just getting the Fremen, and that worked out really well when I got the certain card, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the combat, I guess. I got one sword here.
So, you 12 plus 1 sword is 13. And then,
Let's see.
I think you're allowed to,
How many
There's
cards can you play?
there's not a limit. There is a sequence we're supposed, starting with the player who has the first player marker and to continue, okay. May play any number of combat entry cards or may pass.
Okay.
So once everybody has consecutively passed, then we're done.
Alright.
So I have an option to play one, and then you have an option to play one. So
Yeah.
I'm passing.
You're passing?
Yes. If you play one, I have the option to do one.
Yeah. Should I do this or should I not? I don't know if your thing has it. Yeah.
Right? The fact that you're considering it makes me think you have enough to get past me. You never know. Is this a combat card?
What happens if you tie?
We both get second place.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nobody gets first place.
Heck, let's play it.
Well, if you don't risk it, like I win the game.
Add 5.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets you.
Private Army,
That
5.
gets you to only 18
For
though.
2 spice. And I'll play another one. Tiebreaker, 2.
Now we're to 20.
Yeah.
I have one too.
Alright, you got one.
Master Tactician,
Alright.
3 or retreat 3 troops. So
Yeah.
20, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Now, unless your last one is enough to beat that,
No.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so I would go, and I retain, I keep control of racking. And then technically we still do them, and that's combat, then technically you still do the makers,
Okay.
and then you check if anybody's won. And I won.
Alright. That's the end of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pulled way ahead there. Alright, so, wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dune Imperium.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment with a game you'd like to see us play, and check the description for a link to buy this game.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks.